All right. Hopefully the third time is a charm, and hopefully the audio is working here. Let's see. Going to go back one more time. Evans over Shepard, Chark, and Ridley out. Nice. Yep, Evans over Shepard with Chark and or Evans over Shepard and over Chark with Ridley out. Okay, now I'm reading that right. Yeah, that's a good call. Actually, Evans and Shepard over Chark. Yeah, even in the weather, I'm still probably going Evans over Chark because they're both getting a little bit of weather there. I believe I will see the comments now that I'm on YouTube and not the other one on the bottom of my screen right here, so that'll be a lot easier to answer any questions. Yeah. So we got Kansas City. I'm just going to put this in the comments for the fun of it because Kansas City and Jacksonville games. We're looking at 15-mile-an-hour wind. And then what was the other one? It was Tampa Bay is looking at 25 to 35-mile-an-hour wind. Possible tropical storm. That does not sound like fun for quarterbacks or receivers. It is making me wonder, though, like, should I start Ronald Jones over Juju? Should I start Ronald Jones over Juju? I don't think they're going to have to throw the ball much. So maybe. Let's see. Let me try to share this thing here real quick. Now that I think I figured out what I want to do. Yeah, I imagine the first couple of these are going to be terrible. Bear with me. I am technologically advanced. I'm like my late 30s, and I have like my technological skills of a 50-year-old. All right. Thank you very much. And that don't help. Let's see. Okay, I'm crazy. My channel. Third time is a charm. Fantasy football questions answered live. Okay. I think I have to put it in the group too. I don't think it does it automatic. Fantasy football questions answered live. Third time is a charm. I don't think nobody's going to get that because nobody's going to watch this. But oh well. And here, post serial. Oh, we had one more and we lost one more because nobody's writing anything in the comments, right? I wonder if I have to look at the comments on Facebook, if maybe the people put comments on there. I don't know. Aha. Fantasy nuts. Not notes. Okay, that's not how you do this. Oh, my phone sucks. I broke my phone. That's all right. I think there's like one person in here, and I think that might just be me, but that's okay. Maybe I'll just scroll through and find some other questions I've been asked in the last little bit and just go over those real quick. Who's starting AB today? Not me with the weather conditions. Not me. I did like the chance of just rolling them out early, but I do not like that anymore. I don't like starting AB or Godwin or Evans if you can help it. What's this? Oh, Herbert or Brady, same thing. Herbert over Brady for the same reason. Brady's in the weather. Brady is in the weather. I've also seen a lot of people say Allen over Herbert. Realistically, you should probably look at trading Allen after this game against the Seahawks because he's probably going to go off, and you have Herbert with a great rest of season schedule. So, yeah, get whatever you can out of Allen. Maybe a RB2 plus Allen for a good RB1 type deal. You might be able to squeeze that if you can find the right team, the right players, the right banged up quarterbacks. Um, let's see. What we got here? Oh, this is a trade question. The guy said he got offered Julio Jones for James Robinson and Ayuk. Um, yeah, I like Robinson rest of the season, but yeah, I mean his wheels could fall off real quick if the defenses cheat up with this rookie sixth rounder. I don't think his value can go up much, so his value only has room to go down. So yeah, I would take Julio for James Robinson and Ayuk right now at the moment. Now, if Robinson goes off, even with this rookie quarterback, I'm talking like 30 points goes off because he's going against that terrible Houston D in the weather, the wind. Then yeah, Robinson would value could stay the same. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully I'm not too incoherent. It can be at times. I got to do a lot of editing my videos. All right. Don't judge me. I'm nuts. I'm nuts. Let's see. Oh, what is going on here? I'm still looking for. Oh, I see a question on the Nuts post, the Fantasy Nuts forum. Who else is benching Zeke Elliott this week? Yeah, if I had him on my team, I would definitely be benching him this week. Limited play and against the Steelers. Even if he wasn't limited, Steelers, the Bucks, and the Ravens and the Colts. Running backs are just not very good against those teams. They shut the run down pretty dang well. Yeah, I would need to see Andy Dalton come back and open the pass game a little bit, maybe after he shakes off a little bit of rust, and then maybe Zeke can be effective, and then their schedule might not be as brutal down the last leg of the season. Actually, it is still kind of brutal, but yeah, that would be the only time I can see more value coming out of Zeke again, especially with all his Butterfinger problems lately. I've never seen him fumble so many times in his entire career. In 1 year, I think he's probably fumbled as many times as he had his whole career almost. Yeah. Um, how do I do this? I wish my phone screen's broken all to hell. I really messed it up, and it won't let me touch anything down the left side of my screen. So on my Yahoo one, I actually had to log in on the computer to change my Yahoo one because it just yeah, it won't let me touch anything on the left side of the screen. I'm like, oh, take him out of my lineup for God's sakes. I hope I remember my password. What the hell am I doing here? Just now, CEH or Gibson? Man, that's a rough one. Those guys are real close this week for me. The Giants have been decent at shutting down the run, but Gibson, he catches a lot of passes. CEH, oh, with the Le'Veon Bell, I'm not worried about Bell, but CEH against the Panthers, he could easily punch in a goal line touchdown. God, I feel like those guys are almost dead even to me. Because McCaffrey is back, and I do think there's going to be a little more scoring, and it's going to be a little more fast paced on offense. The Chiefs will keep getting the ball back, and now it's turned into pretty much a shootout. I'm going CEH on that one. CEH over Gibson. Yeah, McCaffrey is going to change the pace of that game big time, I think. I mean, it's his first week back, but that guy is like a superhuman. So, God, how do I get back? to. No, I haven't. To not have a broken phone. That's what I have to do. Let's see. Yeah. Maybe I could go like this. Just one person. Okay. I don't want to make an announcement. I just want to. How do you do those thinking watch parties? I don't know. I told you I'm technologically inept. I'm like a 60-year-old man in a 70-year-old man's body with a 40-year-old man's face. I can stop that one. You go back to the coffee. Here we go. Horton, here's a wah. Got to have your elephant coffee mug for good luck. Trunks up. Mm-hmm. I was all by myself. Dun, 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 dun. No one was watching. I was thinking of you. Dun, dun, dun. I was all by myself. Dun, dun. Yeah, probably shouldn't sing Green Day secret songs on live streams, but I think I'm the only one here, so it's okay. I'm ridiculous. Yeah, tropical storm conditions. That Buccaneers Saints game. Tropical storm conditions, possibly windy with evening showers, steadily soaking rain later at night. Soaking rain in Florida. If you've ever been in a soaking rain in Florida, yeah, that doesn't sound good. It sounds like about halftime they're just going to start getting poured on. Like I remember I went to Universal Studios in Florida when I was younger, and it was clear skies. I go into this ride, and then within 20 minutes I come out, and it's just raindrops like that big. Just yeah, we were instantly soaked within 15 seconds. That's just and the 25 to 35 mile an hour winds does not help. That's gonna be an S show. Let's see. Cool. We got 15 minutes. Wonder if it's still streaming if I go over here and I don't have to look at myself. That'd probably be better. Look at the inactives this week. We have Buffalo secondary, Buffalo linebacker. So it's Norman and one of the main Buffalo linebackers is out. You also have I believe Shaquille Griffin, correct me if I'm wrong, is out for the Seahawks. Injuries all over the place. That should turn Bears, Titans, Seahawks, Bills was already going to be shootouts. Chargers, Raiders should be a shootout. Denver, and that's another one. Denver and Atlanta, they have a ton of injuries to defenses on both sides of the ball there. Excuse me. That's probably going to turn into a shootout, and I'm crazily thinking. Okay, I need my heart medication. I'm sorry. And that could easily turn into a shootout as well. I might even say start Derek Locke if you're Drew Lock if you're desperate. I think it's going to be a shootout. No Ridley, Gage. Gage is a good start in that shootout. Russell Gage, if he's available. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. Nice week, man. Here in the coming future, me and my buddy, we've gone to Buffalo Wild Wings and watched a lot of games. We're thinking about that or another sports bar that shows all the games. We're going to go and we're going to broadcast live and answer questions from there here in the next coming weeks as I figure out how to do this live stuff here, Yeah. Everybody's probably setting their lineups right now. Let me go over mine here. I got Herbert, Jefferson. Keenan Allen looks good. They tested him. He was negative for COVID. He looks good to roll. Kelsey and Schuster. So it's a. I don't have to decide till the late games. Schuster's not until the late games. So Schuster or Ronald Jones can be decided later. I wonder if there are any questions anywhere. I wonder where I would find the questions. Like if you put in questions on YouTube in the comments, I could get questions there. I know, but I'm still working on this being linked to Facebook and all that kind of stuff. I don't know, especially my phone being broken. It's hard to find. Groups, I say. Keeps going back to the same crap. Yeah, last minute, of course, just like not that last minute, but Stafford was announced last night that he's playing. So I do like everybody that was in my on the fence group, which was Thielen, Jefferson, Marvin Hall, Marvin Jones, and Swift are all starts for me now. There are people that I would play over them, but they are good enough to be starts on most teams. And also, of course, Minnesota's defense, they're a sit now. And yeah. Now because they're moving, maybe I should start doing sit and starts on kickers too, because I don't usually do kickers. And I'm just thinking, that'd probably be a good game for both those kickers. But I got Young Hui Koo, Young Ho kicks balls. Yeah. So I don't have to worry about kickers. But most people do have to worry about kickers. I should think about that. I think I'm gonna get off of here because nobody's on here but me and myself, and that's fine. Next. Maybe next week I'll have some questions to answer, or maybe I'll just gather some questions and rattle them off just in case. Either way, I can't wait for maybe a couple weeks down the line here when we'll be broadcasting from a sports bar or Buffalo Wild Wings or something like that. That'll be fun. All right, good luck on your fantasy football. If anybody does have any questions, you can hit me up on Facebook or the fantasy group, or comments on here is a little harder to get hold of me, but yeah. All right, good luck, everybody.